Wizards of the Coast, once again proving how inclusive and diverse they are by announcing this morning that they will no longer be making Dungeons and Dragons product in Portuguese. Yes, Portugal is a place and they have their own language. Good morning and welcome. It is I, your favorite grump, the OGGM at 8:35 in the morning. It's cloudy and dark. Me and Steve are just trying to make it through another day with this week-long migraine I've had. I might have a pinched nerve in my neck. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Thank God I have a hot tub. So this came out this morning. Wizards of the Coast, we want to embrace all the diversity of the many players at the tabletop role-playing game community. We want to be inclusive. We want to make sure everybody has a chance to play our game. As long as we're making money. Which is pretty much what they said. Dungeons & Dragons is a global game that we strive to make accessible as possible to our wide and varied audience. However, we also had to confront rising costs and shifts in global demand, even as D&D continues to go. Portuguese-language product sales has not kept pace with the rising costs across the board, which means we are making a difficult decision to halt Portuguese product later this year after the following books: Fizbin's, Radiant Citadel, and Dragonlance. Congratulations, Portugal. Your last three products are going to be Radiant Citadel, the single worst product Wizards of the Coast has made in the past 10 years. Fizbin's, which actually people have said is pretty good, and Dragonlance, which most people have said sucked. But don't worry, we're going to continue to make it in English, French, German, Italian, Japanese, and Spanish. Portuguese, Spanish being relatively related. So since most people in Portugal speak more languages than most people in America, we can assume that they still have a chance. Of course, this just the physical books, right? Because the physical books aren't making them any money. It still could make Portuguese digital product, right? On D&D Beyond. I mean, how hard would that be to pay somebody? Huh? Are they still going to be on D&D Beyond? Are they still going to be making them in Portuguese for the digital? I mean, if I go to the D&D Beyond site and scroll down to languages, is Portuguese still available? I don't know. I mean, can we blame it on the Red Room? I mean, can we blame it on Miguel and Sylvia? Can we blame it on Iron Mouse? I'm sure there's somebody in Portugal we can blame this on, right? But yes, nothing says inclusion, nothing says diversity, nothing says embracing multiple cultures in this wonderful planet of ours. Nothing says making sure everybody who wants to play gets a chance to play, like informing them you're not spending enough money on our product, so we're not going to make product for you anymore. At least not physical product. We're certainly not going to ship stuff to your country. That would be too expensive. We're certainly not going to pay somebody to ship stuff or physically product stuff. I mean, I don't know how much would it cost to hire one Portuguese-speaking employee to translate the product from English to Portuguese and put it on D&D Beyond under the Portuguese portal, but maybe that's not cost-effective either. They do, seem to skirt the issue about whether it'll still be on. Now, I assume whatever is already on D&D Beyond in Portuguese will remain on D&D Beyond in Portuguese. Assuming there's anything on D&D Beyond in Portuguese, we should probably check. If I go to the D&D Beyond website and look for languages, okay, I agree. Let's see. There is no language scroll down. Go to Unearthed Arcana. We've got collections, game rules, sources, tools, marketplace, media, forums, new player guide, subscribe. But where's the language? Where's the language pull down? Where's the dndbeyond.com Spanish page not found? Yeah, I'm just going to assume they don't have one. Shouldn't that be one of the very first things on the page? To maybe a character builder? Let's look at the character builder. Get started for free? No. New player guide? How about new player guide? English, 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 English. Weird. It's just, I mean, I don't know. That just seems weird to me. I mean, I don't know. Let's just check out the competition, shall we? Who's their number one competitor besides Paizo? Oh, well, these guys. Now, Wizards of the Coast might not have a language page where you can pull down and choose the language of choice, but you know who does? These guys. Why, look. I can get it in American, Canadian, Australian, Japan, New Zealandish, Denmark, Poland, Belgium, Netherlands, Norway, rest of the world. That seems far more inclusive to me than the D&D Beyond site, which does not have a language pull down. So shame on you, Portugal, for not spending enough money. You don't get any nice things. It's probably the Red Rune's fault, right? Can we just, right? Nothing says inclusivity and diversity and making sure everybody gets a chance to play, like being told you're not spending enough money on our products or we're not going to make any for you anymore. Nor are we going to have any links on our site where you can choose to look at our site in other languages. But we're inclusive. Yeah. Games Workshop.